Hey guys, I'm Alan, also known as Useless on the KhaZix mains Discord. A while back, I made this calculator for comparing items on KhaZix, and I have been keeping it updated every patch. It lets you set your current items, combo being used, armor the enemies, etc., and then it will calculate and show you the difference in performance for each item throughout the game in a graph. I'm going to be going over how to use this calculator, for example, adjusting different things for different scenarios, teaching you how to read the important metrics, important stuff like that. Let's get into it. You're going to want to start off by making a copy of the calculator, and you can do that by clicking the link in the description. When you get to the calculator, this is what you're going to see. You're going to want to scroll over to the right so that you can see the entire graph and your inventory. You can read the stuff over here if you'd like. If you don't want to, that's what this video is for. Next, you want to select the items that you want KhaZix to already have for the calculations to be based off of. For example, if I want to compare my choices after I get Warrior and Dustblade, I'm going to check Smite, Warrior, and Dustblade. Next, pick the enemy's armor and the combo that you want to use. WQA, A for auto attack, is good if you can kill your target with just those skills. Otherwise, use WQA, RAQ. This combo is Void Spike, Leap, Q in the air, 2 empowered auto attacks using R to reset passive and Dustblade if you have it, and a follow-up Q. Armor is pretty self-explanatory. Just pick the type of target you'll be hitting. You can check what these numbers are based off of, as well as some other information in the data table sheet. Lowest and highest shouldn't be really used, since there are super edge cases like Azir and Braum, and you can also give the enemies more armor over here if you'd like. You do not need to change KhaZix's level or the enemy level if you're just using the graph. Those only affect the numbers over here, and they're just to let you know like how much damage your Q will do at a very specific situation. Based on the settings that we just changed, the graph is going to show you the performance of every item in the game over the course of the game. Each line represents an item, and you can mouse over the node to see exactly what that item is. You can change the metric being compared by the graph by going under Show Value and picking out of one of these three options. Damage percentage is going to show you how much that item will increase your damage by in a percent form. For example, Ravenous Hydra at level 8 will increase your damage by 39% in this combo. Damage number is going to show you a flat number instead. At level 7, Ravenous Hydra will give us 700 more damage in our combo. And damage divided by gold is the same number except divided by the cost of the item. I've set the graph to damage divided by item cost, and we can see here based on our previous settings that when you have Warrior and Dustblade, Serrated Dirk is the best item by far, followed by Tiamat, Lord Dominix, and Last Whisper. We can also see that Lord Dominix and Tiamat converges at level 11, so if this purchase will be finished by level 11, Lord Dominix is a better purchase. There's a lot of items being compared here, so it can be difficult to compare between specific items. If that's what you want to do, go under Swap, go into Free Mode, and that lets you pick the items that you want to show in the graph. For example, if I wanted to compare LDR, Mortal Reminder, and Last Whisper, I will check those, and only those will appear on the graph. Continuing on this example, you might be wondering, how much health does enemy have to recover for Mortal Reminder to be better than Lord Dominix? We're going to go into Damage Number mode, and this situation is actually pretty nice since both items cost the same amount. But we can see that, for example, if it's a buy at level 13, Mortal Reminder gives us 506 damage, Lord Dominix gives 622, 621, so that's a damage difference of about 115. Mortal Reminder cuts the healing in half, so that means that they will have to heal more than twice 115, 230, for Mortal Reminder to be better than Lord Dominix. Of course, this number doesn't account for the fact that you can just press W with Mortal Reminder and cut healing in half, but you can't just press W and have 115 more damage, because this is calculating within the whole combo. The rest of this page can be used when you want to account for differences in level or look at specific things such as your Q damage. All of the numbers here are adjusted to account for the enemy's armor based on what you set earlier in the enemy armor type and potential items that they might have. It's pretty self-explanatory. So for example, if KhaZix is level 13 and he's hitting a level 11 enemy, with these items, he is going to Q for 403 damage, he's going to W for that much, and his auto attacks do this much damage. This area just shows you the total damage of your different combos, as well as shows you how much damage they would do if the target was a high or low armor instead of average armor. If you just want to look at your current setting, just follow what is highlighted. It's important to note that the results you get from this calculator are not recommendations for a specific item build. You can use this calculator to back up your reasoning or find new builds, but this calculator is only built to track damage within different combos. It does not factor things in like Kha'Zix's survivability or utility. It's intended to be used for things such as finding the difference in damage you'll do if you decide to buy GA instead of Dustblade, or Maw instead of Ghostblade, things like that. I will be posting a new video soon where I go very in depth using the calculator to show you the differences between certain build paths, such as Warrior first or Dustblade first, the whole debate about Tiamat, as well as something about abusing the power of Serrated Dirk that you might want to incorporate into your playstyle and your gameplay decisions. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys find some use of the calculator. If you have any questions, concerns, issues, you can DM me on Discord. Everything's in the description.